Hello, welcome to GTech Techno Solution Private Limited. Today we are going to discuss about civil construction interview tips. Let us see our first question. What is civil construction? Civil engineering is a professional engineering discipline that deals with the design, construction and maintenance of the physical and naturally built environment. It includes the works like roads, bridges, canals, dams and buildings. So this is what is civil construction. Let us see our next question. What are the causes of building collapse? For a building to collapse, the reasons are passage of time. As the time goes on, the tendency for a building to collapse will increase. And the buildings also collapse due to weak foundations. Some of the natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes and other natural disasters can also damage the structure of the buildings and cause it to collapse. Some of the man-made reasons for the buildings to collapse are bombings and demolition. So, these are the causes for a building to collapse. These pattern of questions are highlighted in civil firms like Jaiprakash Associates Limited. Moving on to our next question. How are freeway bridges built? The foundation under the bridge structure is usually a combination of reinforced concrete piers and footings, along with build-up soil embankments. Reinforced concrete refers to the concrete with steel and reinforcing bars, which is known as rebars, within the concrete to provide structural strength for the bridge and to reduce the cracking in the concrete. Once the foundation and the bridge piers are in place, one or more beam-like structures are placed on the top of the foundation in order to create the bridge span. Our next question is, how do you measure concrete? To measure concrete, you have the following terms: cubic feet, cubic yards and cubic meter. So these are the terms which you use to measure concrete. Cubic feet is a term. It is imperial and US customary unit of volume and it is used in United States and United Kingdom. So that is a standard term. Similarly, cubic yards and cubic meter are the measurement units for measuring concrete. Our next question is, which is stronger solid, steel rod or hollow steel pipe? Our answer is, on a per pound basis, hollow steel pipe is stronger in bending and it is less likely to buckle in an axial compression. So, hollow steel pipe is the stronger solid than your steel rod. These pattern of questions are highlighted in civil firms such as Simplex Infrastructure and HCC, etc. Moving on to our next question. Which is the world's largest concrete dam? The answer is Grand Cowley Dam, and it is said to be the largest concrete dam. Currently, the world's largest concrete dam is Itaipu Dam, an accomplishment of two neighboring countries, Brazil and Paraguay in South America. So, the world's largest concrete dam is Grand Cowley Dam. Moving on to our next question. What is the meaning of soil reinforcement? Soil reinforcement is the act of improving soil strength to enable its support and to carry more load. The two common examples are as follows. Mixing a soil amendment such as lime to weak clay soil and recompacting to improve soil bearing capacity. Another example is as follows. Installing plastic or composite webbing layers called as your geogrid material, alternating with compacted soil to produce a stronger sloped soil structure, is also an example for soil reinforcement. So that is all about soil reinforcement. It's the act of improving the soil strength to enable its support and carry more load by adding components to it. These type of questions are highlighted in civil firms like Afcons and SOMA. Our next question is, in which year was the Keystone Power Plant in Indiana country constructed? In the year of 1967 began the commercial operation on Unit 1. So, in the year 1967, the Keystone Power Plant was constructed. Our next question is, will going from a 3 tap to 6 tap increase the water pressure? The answer is no. The pressure will be the same. You will get more volume only if your pumps can handle the GPM, that is nothing but global precipitation measurement. To increase the pressure, you may need a booster pump or a single pump that is rated for your needs. So this is how you can increase the water pressure. By using a booster pump or a single pump. These type of questions are highlighted in civil firms such as Shobha Developers and B. Sinaya and Company. Our next question is, what is rigging? In sailing, the ropes used to move the sails around, so the boat will move in the right direction as the wind blows. So this process of tying the sails and controlling it with a rope is known as rigging. Moving on to our next question, we have, what is the purpose of the gap in the road on this bridge? So why do they have a gap? The answer is, purpose of the gap in the road is to allow the road to expand and contract with the temperature changes without causing damage or deformation to the road. So that is the reason of the gap in the road. Due to the temperature change, it would expand or contract. These pattern of questions are highlighted in civil firms such as GMR, Hindustan Motors Limited.